Hi, I'm Adrian Cunningham, band leader of Professor Cunningham and his old school, and I'm here in Prospect Park as part of Prohibition Productions.
Good afternoon, Prospect Park. How you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brooklyn. We are Professor Cunningham and his old school, all the way from, well, Manhattan and Brooklyn. Not particularly exciting, but we are very happy to be here as part of Prohibition Productions. Thank you for having us. And we are going to play a lot of great swing music for you this afternoon. Before we play our next song, I would like to introduce the members of the band. On trumpet, Charlie Karanikas, ladies and gentlemen. Charlie Karanikas. On the guitar, that's Mr. John Merrill. On the bass, Jim Robertson. And on the drums, the wonderful Paul Wells, folks.
Well, I've been in Europe since mid-June. I left New York because obviously things were pretty tough for all of us. I have a beautiful girlfriend in Barcelona, and I thought, well, if I'm going to be unemployed, I may as well do it in Spain. So I went over there, and I've been there for over 3 months. I got back about a week ago to New York. So yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful place. There were some gigs. I had some gigs outside of Barcelona in some beautiful beaches. They had a few socially distanced festivals, which was great. But I'm happy to be back.
So we did a poll of the band, and we found out there are 3 things that can make you happy in life, folks. 3 things. Forget all your yoga and your Pilates and your macrobiotic diets. The following 3 things will bring you happiness. A pretty girl, a Cadillac, and some money. The secret to happiness right here, folks, free of charge. We're going to sing a song about it, aren't we, gentlemen? Here we go. A pretty girl, a Cadillac, and some money. That's right, that's right. Rainy day, or rainy day, seems so sunny. Now with that day living, you never will. Do what you want, don't worry about the bill. The pretty girl, a Cadillac, and some money. One more time, please, gentlemen, one more time. A pretty girl, a Cadillac, and some money. Make a rainy day, a rainy day, seems so sunny. Let me tell you about it. Now a friend of mine worked at the grocery store. Got news for you folks, you don't work anymore. A pretty girl, a Cadillac, and some money. Come on, let's go. some of that bass, Jimmy. Robinson on bass, folks. A pretty girl, a Cadillac, and some money. That's right. Make a rainy day, seems so sunny. Now if you see me passing through, you speak to me, but I don't speak to you. The pretty girl, a Cadillac, and some money. That's right, folks. And some money. And some money. And some money. Yes, indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Accent that obvious. I don't sound like a Brooklyn. Can't get me a coffee. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Tell us where you grew up.
I'm a Sydney boy. I grew up in Sydney, the suburbs of Sydney, about half an hour from the Harbour Bridge, if that means anything to anybody out there.
And when did you come to New York, and why did you come here?
I came here in 2008, 12 years. A year before I came, I visited as a tourist and I got a few lessons off players here, and I went back home and I was so inspired. I thought, I've got to move here. If I don't, I'll regret it. Australia's a beautiful place, beautiful lifestyle, but as a musician, as an artist, it's pretty limited. So I thought, well, I'd come here and get my ass kicked. And I'm still getting my ass kicked after 12 years. I love it.
When did you put together this band, and how did that happen?
This band came out of a love for dancing, actually. I started to do some great festivals and gigs with bands like Gordon Webster and even Wycliffe Gordon. And I realized in Australia we never had this culture at all of young people, particularly young people, dancing to swing music. It just was unheard of. You do some swing big band gigs, maybe a couple of old people would dance ballroom, but to come to New York and see this whole generation of young people dancing to music that I love was mind-blowing. So it was eventually I thought, wow, I love this so much, I want to put my own band together, and that's how it started.
We're going to come and play. We're going to do a New Orleans number. Thank you so much for having us. Welcome. Thank you, those of you who have just joined us. We are here as part of Prohibition Productions. Thank you very much, Mr. Soluri, for having us. We are Professor Cunningham and his old school. On the trumpet, Charlie Karanikas, ladies and gentlemen. On the guitar, Mr. John Merrill. On the double bass, unamplified, Jim Robertson. On the drums, unamplified, Paul Wells. How does he do it? My name is Adrian Cunningham. Thank you so much. Check us out online, etc. And we're going to see you sometime in the future. Right now, we're going to take you to New Orleans with one of the greatest tunes coming out of that part of the world. This is Bourbon Street Parade. Paul Wells, take us in, buddy. that city, oh, so pretty, historic cities. Come on now, I'll take you, parade you down to the street. I said we'll go to all the hot spots, we'll hang out with the big shots down in, come on, go on. Thank you very much. That's Paul, Jim, John, Danny, Charlie, Adrian, Patrick. Thank you very much.
Wait, this was the first you...
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we haven't, well, Charlie, a trumpet player, he hasn't done a gig since March. Yeah, he hasn't played at all since March, publicly, so. For us, this is, yeah, it's like amazing. But the first song, we're all feeling like, oh, a bit wobbly, you know? Yeah. Right.